guys, welcome to WRME Live. Today is episode 128.
Yeah, Friday the 13th, episode 128.
I love this.
Okay, it's a beautiful day out there.
I'm Christine Surrett, the office manager for Wycott Realtors Main Edge, and this is...
Carl Mingers. I am the broker owner.
Okay, sorry. We have to do names. Got to keep the third chair in the loop here.
All right, man, it's going to be a great day. Hopefully you guys are wrapping up some of your Christmas parties. My last Christmas parties for the seasons are tomorrow, and I am so excited about that being done.
I have 2 this weekend and 2 the weekend after. And I've got to bake I've got 3 this weekend. Oh, biscuits, I've got 3 this weekend.
3?
I have the church, the CrossFit, and the extended. And so there's going to be lots of chocolate cakes being made because that's about all I'm that good at baking at this point, as far as in my dietary restrictions range. It's actually pretty good.
You know what drives me nuts is when I cannot find us on Facebook and nobody else can find us either. You know?
Okay, I will look. I know I got a buzz.
You can share it with me and I can share it with you. It doesn't make any sense. One time we get on there. Yeah, turn your volume down.
I'm doing what I'm told, sassy britches.
All right. You know, this Christmas season, it's you get mixed emotions, because I love the Christmas season. I love everything about the holidays and everything. I do get a little tired of all the rush and all this other stuff. That's why I'm so glad to have most of our parties out of the way.
You're very fortunate.
Were you able to?
I thought I sent it to you. Might be a message.
No, see?
Coño.
No. See? Nope. See, mine is always behind, and I don't understand. We're on the same dadgum internet, Okay. Back to our world here.
Back to reality.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I know you got a new toy in your truck.
Yeah. For my birthday, I got Alexa Auto. Okay. Yeah. Alexa is so cool. I wasn't really expecting it to be as cool as it is, but I love listening. I love listening to talk radio, but around here we have all these antennas and all this stuff. Nothing works right.
Yeah.
Okay. Drives me bananas. You get this fuzzy sound. I can listen to it through iHeartRadio, through Alexa on my truck stereo, and it is crystal clear. Clearer than I've ever heard AM radio. It sounds just like digital.
Nice.
And then, of course, Alexa is got everything on, I guess, not iTunes, but
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Of course, I'm an Amazon Prime member because I live on Amazon half the time.
Well, you live in the country. Having things delivered for little to no shipping is really convenient.
Yeah, yes it is.
They live in fear. The delivery people do not like his dog.
Well, wait till I turn my pig loose on him. That pig.
And did he tell you guys that he got a pig?
Yeah, somebody dumped a potbelly pig in our neighborhood. Okay,
and it's just been wreaking havoc.
It's been wreaking havoc on everybody's yard. So my wife and I, coaxed it onto a trailer and got it to our house, and we put it in the chicken coop with the rest of the critters, the ducks and chickens and all that, the rabbit.
One rabbit.
And it's happy as a pig in a poke right now, but that thing can mow through the food.
Yes.
But, who would think that a potbelly pig could get to be almost 300 pounds? I could I can't lift her.
You barely drag her.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
I think you were telling me you had to use a tow strap to kind of coerce her onto a trailer to get her home.
Yeah, and a stick.
Shoot.
People, if you're going to have pets, and you're going to buy your kids these little critters that are so cute when they're little, like kittens.
Like children?
Kind of, sort of. But, think about what they're going to be when they grow up, okay? And like potbelly pigs, she's pretty nice.
Very docile.
But, I can imagine it ate 45 pounds of dog food in one sitting, okay? This thing can mow through the food, all right? Think about that before you get your kids those pets,
Yeah.
And if you live in the city, Think about that, okay?
Oh, anywhere, especially with people going and getting their kids kittens and puppies for Christmas. So many people just kind of forget to factor in how large the dog could get. Do you have enough yard for this dog? Is there enough? If you think it's this size, is there enough history that you know of to support it's not going to get much bigger? Because I know of a lot of people who get a mutt from someone's litter, and that's great. And you're not gambling when you have a farm to get a random dog like that. But from a pet owner perspective, you might consider getting a dog that's 1 to 2 years old, so that way they're in their final size.
Yeah, our farm dog, Frosty, he's a great dog.
Oh, yes.
And he was a rescue dog. Our oldest daughter, Jessica, got for us from a rescue, actually in Texas, south of Lake Texoma. She found it on the internet. And, we were shying away having any pets because they just take time and everything. But Frosty's turned into a fantastic farm dog. He is the alpha dog. Like he thinks he's on a superhero show. And he gets out there and struts around like Rin Tin Tin. He's a great dog. But I'm glad we got a rescue dog. I was a little leery of that, and I've never had a rescue dog before. And he fits right in. I mean,
their personalities. The pet shelter I used for all of my dogs actually was this one in Yukon that is a no-kill shelter, pets and people. And the cool thing about it is we got about 2-year-old dogs at the time, old enough that they're done growing, but young enough that they still had energy, but not as much energy as a puppy. But they had been there long enough that I could say, okay, what's this one's personality? Does this one like to lay around? Okay, because we didn't have a lot of time at that point, so we wanted a more laid-back dog, and that's how we got Sarge.
okay.
And then when he became the most, for lack of better wording, most emo dog on the planet, we went back and went, okay, who was Sarge's best friend? Oh, that's Dio. Dio outlived Sarge, and he has been a fabulous addition to the family. For something that comes across as a hyper ball of vibrating energy, you put him in the house, he just lays down. You take him outside, he'll...
Pets and real estate, I read a statistic this last week. 37% of people actually buy their home or rent their home based on their pet.
Yep.
That, to me, is astounding, but that's how in love with pets everybody is. Our last trip to New York City, every flight we were on had dogs on it.
At least one. Every
flight, okay? And then we're reading the brochure, what is it, Southwest, for $95 you can fly your pet with you?
Yep, it's supposed to fit in the baggage area underneath you, but someone had a beagle on their lap.
That beagle dog did not fit into the deal. It was a big dog.
I thought they were pretty well behaved, but I
just didn't like
I'm an animal person.
You comment on this before. I got a big nose, I guess, because I can smell everything, and I don't like the smell of dog
genetics.
food on the airplane. It's annoying to me.
I can see if you could smell that. The thing is, as you guys probably already know, I'm his youngest daughter, and I didn't inherit all of this, but I inherited parts of this smell factor. And so I get where particular smells that no one else can smell, and you smell it and you go, oh.
Drives me nuts.
So I can see I'm accustomed to pet smells because I have quite a few pets. He has all outside pets, so he doesn't have to deal with it in his house or in an enclosed space.
I won't deal with it in my house.
And that's okay. The thing is, I can smell sneezes.
That's kind of spooky.
And it's freaking annoying because to me, when you're sick and when you are not sick, they smell different.
Yes.
And then when you have allergies...
It used to drive my wife nuts because my mom would say, hey, you smell sick. And of course, you'd be sick, and my wife's like, hey, you cannot tell from the smell. But, I walk in the house and I can smell the dirty dishes in the sink. We got to wash some dang dishes because I'm not putting up with that smell.
Yep.
But my wife can't smell anything,
She can smell brownies and chocolate. Priorities.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
Oh, gosh, yes. But it is just incredibly fascinating how real estate is morphing with the times. People are having, in some cases, having less children, having more pets. And real
A lot of
estate's
that
being
going
picked on the size yard or how close it is to a dog park. And so,
some people with pets that don't ever go outside, they want no yard, and some of them, that's just amazing. And I've shown houses that have like a 10-foot backyard, and they're like, "Oh, this is great," and I'm like, "You mow it with a weed eater." I mean, it's too small. Of course, I have a farm. I like space. It's a different deal. And that's another thing about real estate. Everybody wants something different. That's why at Weichert, we want to do that buyer consultation, so we get to know all of your wants and needs for real, not just kind of what we perceive. We want to know for real what you're looking for.
and it helps you think about what you actually want and where your priorities are.
Helps everybody get on the same page, because there's so much. If you're looking on the internet where everybody goes to look, it's frustrating, some of the descriptions and some of the pictures. I get frustrated with terrible pictures on the MLS. Or no pictures of a yard at all.
Or the front. Shouldn't I see the front of the house?
Right, yeah.
I don't care if it's the last photo, and it's because the house is lime green why it's the last photo. I still want to know what the house looks like from the outside, so I know where I'm going.
Right, yeah. Pull up in front of the house and,
I don't think it mentioned lime green in the advertisement.
Yeah, well, people choose their house by the way it looks when they're going in. That's a huge factor.
And that's probably why some fronts of houses are the last picture, because everything inside is gorgeous, and then the front.
Yep.
But
People need to work on that.
And part of that buyer consultation, it actually is, in my experience, talking back and forth with the buyer, so we can go, I have a Great Dane, but I don't want a yard larger than 10 square feet, and I pretty much have to do logical testing, like, even if you take them to the dog park, which is one of your requirements, we can definitely make that. What if you're sick and you can't walk the dog that day? You might want to consider a little bit larger yard, so that way on those days
go out there and walk circles.
Or
a lot of people don't want to take care of a yard. That's a whole nother deal.
And sometimes you got to find a balance between your wants and your family's needs, whether it be the children, the pet, great grandmother, whatever. And so that's part of the consultation, is getting those questions out there so you can kind of think about them before you get to the point of signing a contract.
Right. Oh my goodness, I think we've rambled long enough.
I like talking.
Well, it's a beautiful day. It's going to be.
Yes.
I love it. I don't really care what the temperature is outside, as long as the sun is out. I'm a pretty happy camper.
God, I got errands all over town. I got to get a big bag of masa and corn husk. I'm learning how to make tamales. This could be horrible.
They're easy.
I'm learning how to make tamales. This could be horrible.
Make good ones. I'll come over and eat. All right. Well, let's wrap this up. We're Weichert Realtors Main Edge, where we do real life, real world real estate every day. Bye, guys. Come see us. Bye-bye.